What is going on, people? It is Divine Deck episode 2. As you can tell, it's a solo show, solo pod. It is just Matt Devine here. Mike Devine is at a wedding in Florida, and he will not be able to, record. So it's just me, and we got a lot to talk about. Wrestlemania 40 just happened. Fire. Vibes are way higher than they were 3 hours ago when I saw the Pods lose to the Giants, lost the series. Let's get into it. But first, WrestleMania, incredible. If you don't like pro wrestling, try to watch that. Tell me how. It's insane. It's the best. Unlike the Pods, Cody finished the story. So congrats to Cody Rhodes. Let's get into some Pods baseball talk. Our San Diego Padres are currently 5-7. 5-7 could easily be 7-5, 8-4. And the reason they're not is because of games like today. So I was at the game. I went to yesterday's win. I went to today's loss. And, it's pretty simple with this team. The Boppers ain't bopping. Yo, Matt, what does that mean? It means that Manny Machado has a 658 OPS. It means that Ha-Seong Kim has a 612 OPS. The dudes that we're paying the big bucks to hit some fucking nukes are just not hitting nukes. Xander has a 591 OPS. Guys, we need the boppers to start bopping. Our starting pitching this week was dialed. Matty Knuckles today threw a gem. Yesterday, Michael King threw a gem. On Friday, Dylan Cease threw a gem. These guys are pitching their ass off. Joe Musgrove pitched great last week. Like, the team is pitching well. Our bullpen's shaky. We'll touch on that in a little bit. Today's loss was such a preventable loss, man. And we stay positive here, right? I don't like being negative Nancy. That's not what we are. As you can tell with the new DSG shirts, we're bar guys. We're positive guys. But when you see shit like today, it's easy to get mad. And I completely understand why people were pissed. Team should probably be pissed on their flight home. They should have swept that series. They didn't. They should have. They didn't. Your pitchers throw. We were leading 22 out of the 27 innings. Our pitchers threw fucking great, man. Today, Matt Waldron, hats off to you, brother. Pitched a gem. We are up 2-1 in the 8th. Yuki Matsui, who just threw a 6-pitch 7th inning, gets first guy out, Jung-Hoo Lee, on the first pitch. 7 or 8 pitches in. I understand matchups, right? I know it's you got to go by the book. Fuck the book, dude. Mike Schilt, you're better than that. Anyone with 2 eyes knows Yuki was cooking. No one was going to touch his shit. Instead, you bring in Cali B. I'm a Johnny Brito guy. Johnny Brito is not a high leverage reliever. He's shown us 5 times in 11 games. He's not a high leverage reliever. Got to find a role for him. If it's either long relief or what, he's not a high leverage reliever. Having him come in the game to face Jorge Soler and Matt Chapman and these dogs, when it's just, I don't get it. How do you not realize he's not a high leverage reliever? He's shown us every time. He's got nasty stuff. That being said, not a high leverage reliever. You put him in, first guy gets on or hit, and then the fucking next guy gets on, and then the Kim play. Ha-Seong, the Korean King, my guy. We've been the biggest Ha-Seong Kim fans since he came over. He'll be my guy for life. That being said, Ha-Seong's been playing bad. I think with our fan base, sometimes we think that calling, and we're very optimistic. Sometimes you got to be like, hey, man, this guy's not playing great. And Ha-Seong Kim had a quote after the game where he said, I need to be better. I should not have dropped that ball. He drops the ball. They score a run. Could have been a double play. Would have been out of the inning 2-1. Matt Chapman gets a knock. We lose 3-2. Just so obvious. What we don't talk about, though, is the fact that we had runners on first and second. Jackson Merrill's been playing out of his fucking mind. We have runners on first and second in the top of the 8th. No outs. Kyle Higashioka, you fucking can't hit. You're good vibes, can't hit. So if you can't hit and you're the backup catcher, what do you have to do? Ding, ding, ding. Yeah, lay down a fucking bunt. He missed 3 opportunities to bunt, bro. He got out because he bunted the ball foul. That is so embarrassing, bro. So embarrassing. Like, Higgy, you're a backup catcher, bro. We know it. All good. Hit a home run in that one game against St. Louis, helped us win. That's great. Brother, you get that bunt down, completely different inning. We probably score a run or 2. We win the game easily. There's so many little fucking things. This team's not a bad team. And I'm going to continue to say it. They're not a bad team. But the difference between a really good team and an okay team is doing the little things right. This team doesn't do the little things right. When there's runners in scoring position, less than 1 out, Kyle Higashioka's up, 1st and 3rd, 2nd inning, could put a fucking damper on Logan Webb's day early. Cricket number, fucking grounds into a double play. Can't happen. Can't fucking happen. Like, I think the reason why we get frustrated with this team is because everyone who knows baseball knows the potential. The talent's there. For whatever reason, for the last year plus, 2023 and so far 2024, something's not working where they can't put it together. I'm going to go through a couple names right now. I'm going to say my piece, and that's it. Manny Machado. Legend, first ballot Hall of Famer. Going to go down as one of the best Padres of all time. That being said, he's only DHing right now. He's batting 196 with a 658 OPS. Has it been 12 games? Yes. Is it the end of the world? No. Is it concerning that our 4-hitter fucking blows right now? Yes. And that's fine to say. Me saying that doesn't make me a Debbie Downer. It's called being realistic, which is fine. Manny, I know he's going to pick it up, but hopefully it's sooner than later. We play the Cubs and the Dodgers this week. 2 bad series, and we're fucking 5 games under 500 in mid-April. Do not want that to happen. Manny Machado, he knows what's up. He's a good player. He'll pick it up. But right now, 196 and 658 as a full-time DH is not doing the job at all. At all. Like, at all. Kyle, guys, don't even need to talk about Higgy. Good backup catcher. Can't hit. Can't lay down a bunt, I guess. Kimmy. You touched on it a little bit. Ha-Seong Kim obviously is going to be a free agent in the offseason if we don't extend him, which is looking like it's probably not going to happen. This offseason, I would have told you Ha-Seong Kim is going to get $100 million. He's an incredible defense, even though this past couple of games has been pretty bad. I don't know if it's the pressure with the contract or what, but when you look at Ha-Seong Kim's stats since maybe August of last year, I saw something on Twitter. I forget who posted it. I appreciate whoever posted it, but it's true. Kimmy's been like a 710 OPS guy. That's probably closer to who he is than when he had, that 2-month hot stretch. I would say Ha-Seong Kim is a fantastic defensive player who could play 4 positions, 3 positions, and around a 730 OPS guy with a little pop. That's probably not worth $100 million. Having Ha-Seong Kim at 5th is not good. That means that your team doesn't have enough boppers if Kimmy's batting 5th. Who replaces him? That's when we go into, all right, maybe Campy, maybe I want to put Profar there, but then you look at the team, you're like, all right, the depth is an issue. It really is, because Graham Pauley, going to be good hopefully one day. Graham Pauley's probably not ready right now. I wouldn't be surprised if he gets sent down this week or next week. Tyler Wade, he plays hard. We're kind of pulling for strings at the end, right? You're like, hey, right now, with the lack of depth on our team, we need the Manny Machados and Xander Bogaerts of the world to rake. And right now, they're not raking. And that is why we're 5-7. The bullpen also being sketched is another reason, but pretty much end of story. And I said it at the beginning of the podcast, and I say it now. The boppers need to bop. If the boppers ain't bopping, team's not going to win a lot of games. On a positive note, Jake fucking Cronenworth. Jake Cronenworth has been playing out of his mind. Defensively, offensively. This is the best I've seen Crone play in almost 2 years. He's playing insane, going the other way, frozen ropes. Like, Jake is playing out of his mind. If you were going to tell me that we're getting this Jake Cronenworth, I would think we'd be 8-4, 9-3, not fucking 5-7. Why are we 5-7? Like I said, the Boppers ain't bopping. The Machados and Bogarts and Kims of the world are just not getting the job done. Sub 700 OPS, and you're making, obviously Kim doesn't make as much money as Manny and Xander, but Xander, bro, 591 OPS, trash. Manny, 658, trash. And they know it. They're professionals. They know it. Me saying it, could I do better? No. Do I get paid $25 million a year? Also no. When the Boppers ain't bopping, bad shit happens. So let's go over the series this past week. I'm going to do a little preview for next week, give a couple final thoughts, and we'll make it a quick ep tonight. So we play the St. Louis Cardinals. We played them Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, off day Thursday. Monday, we lost to Kyle Gibson. Kyle Gibson gave up like fucking 10 earned runs to the Marlins today. If you know, Marlins haven't won a game. They might have won today. I didn't check. Marlins are trash. Kyle Gibson was throwing up meatballs like he was at Olive Garden. For some reason, he went 7 shutty against the Pods. Why? Because this team fails to put up good at-bats against shitty pitchers sometimes. Do not give up at-bats. Mike Schilt, I was excited for you because I thought you were going to be a guy that goes in there and says, hey, don't fucking flail out the first pitch. Make a pitcher work. Make him throw your pitch. Don't go up there and fucking swing at a slider away. Like, the good teams make pitchers work. Are you going to win every game? No. You lose games sometimes. The game against the Cardinals, against Kyle Gibson, should have won. Kyle Gibson is not good. Yu Darvish threw a gem. One bad pitch to Wilson Contreras. Boom. It's like little shit like that that goes such a far way, dude. And like, this team is just not doing the little shit right. At all. Like, at all. They're, like, and Mike Schilt, hey, brother, it's April 7th, but for you and AJ, this is a big year. You got to get those boys riled up. Manny's going to be here for 10 years. Xander's going to be here for 10 years. Toddy's going to be. The players, for better or for worse, are going to be here. So we need these fucking players to lock in, dude. We need to get them motivated. Can't be fucking flailing every fucking pitch. Can't be having our 2 stars batting in the top 4 of the lineup have sub 700 OPSs. Lose to Kyle Gibson. You're just like, God damn it. Who else did we lose to? Let me look real quick. I forget who pitched on Cardinals pitchers. Forget who pitched. Oh, Miles Mikolas pitched on fucking Meatball Miles, bro, on Tuesday night. We lost to Meatball Miles. Just like, bro, you got to beat the bad teams and the bad pitchers. You have to. Because then when you play the good pitchers, you're like, oh, we lost to Logan Webb. That's fine. He's a really good pitcher. Oh, we lost to fucking Meatball Miles and his 4.9 ERA. Bad. I want a team that sees Meatball Miles on the bump and starts licking their chops and are like, I'm going to get some stats up. That team right now, the Hungry Dogs that I was talking about all season, I don't see it at all. I want to see it. I want to be like, yo, we're down 3-2 in the top of the 9th. I want to be like, yo, these guys are going to fucking battle and they're going to get on. Some reason is because some of these guys are not good enough. Tyler Wade, Camilo Duvall, it's not going to happen. Like, Graham Pauley, even though he had a home run off him, most likely Camilo Duvall is going to strike him out 8 times out of 10. Jackson Merrill gets up there, gets a knock. We're going to touch on him. It's hard to watch this team full of guys who are supposed to be the truth not do their job. And I'm always going to believe, but some of these dudes got to step up, man. I know it's April 7th, but like, every game matters when you're the Pods, because the Dodgers are going to win the West, and it's going to be us, Giants, D-backs, Cubs, Reds, Cardinals, Phillies, probably not Mets, probably not Marlins, but like some of these teams are going to be battling, bro. Battling for those 3 wildcard spots. And when you lose a game like today, it comes back to bite. We won on Wednesday. Bobby Fastballs came in with 5 outs to go, gets the 5-out save. Josh Hader would never do that. I love Joe Musgrove's comments. Nice little jab at Hader. I think these guys care. I just think they're not playing smart baseball. They're making a couple too many crucial mistakes in big spots, and those mistakes are amplified when you can't hit. And when you score 2 runs a game, you're going to lose most games. End of story. We won yesterday. Bro, we gave up fucking like 3 runs the entire series. We literally gave up 6 runs and we lost 2 games. That's fucking crazy. Like, our pitching did their job, man. It just sucks, dude. It sucks. But we won on Wednesday. Good win. Joe Musgrove pitched great. I think Joe pitched on Tuesday. So who pitched on Wednesday? No, Joe pitched on Wednesday because Matt Waldron pitched on Monday. Yeah. So Matt Waldron pitched Monday. Yu Darvish pitched great on Tuesday. We should have won that game. That was when 6th inning, Wilson Contreras hits a go-ahead home run. Obviously, our feeble offense can't come back against the Cardinals. Too many Xander grounded into that double play, Crone grounded into that double play. Ball was roped, but shit happens. I think like I said, what pisses me off about this team so far is they haven't shown me any different level of fight than last year's team. And I'd love to hear in the comments too. Do you agree? I haven't seen anything where I'm like, oh man, this team cares. Like, they're ready to rock. It's still early, but like we've said, this shit matters, dude. Every game matters. Friday night or Friday day game, Giants home opener. I knew it was bad vibes when Jake Peavy is fucking hyping up the crowd. I had to watch because I'm in the Bay. I watched the Giants broadcast because the other broadcast is blocked out. Jake Peavy's getting everybody hyped. I'm like, God, I know he won a ring, but I'm like, God damn it, that's a bad sign. We are top 9, runners on first and second. Kim and Profar are up, 1 out. Strikeout. Trash. Very similar to what happened today. Trash. Good teams come up in big spots. Today, Matt Chapman in the same spot got a hit. They won the game. End of story. All it is in baseball is don't make mistakes on defense and get clutch hits. It's literally the entire sport. Runners on scoring position with 2 outs or less. I mean, everything's 2 outs or less, I guess. But less than 2 outs. You get a knock or get a sac fly or do a job, you usually win the game. We haven't been doing that. Only difference from us being 8-4 to 5-7 is a couple fucking guys making the smart play. Friday day game, we don't do that. They get out of the inning. Fucking Wandy gets the first out. We take Wandy out. We put in Aniel. Do I like the move? Everybody's a Twitter coach, right? Myself included. So, of course, because it didn't work out, I don't like the move. But in the moment, I was like, okay, Aniel's been pitching great. He comes in, Matt Chapman's up, 1-2, he pegs the motherfucker. You peg a guy on 1-2, the baseball gods are going to be like, you're done. They will not let that slide, bro. I truly believe in the baseball gods. You can laugh at it all you want. You peg a guy on 1-2, awful. Inexcusable. You ask Aniel, you'd say the same shit. Tyro Estrada, who hasn't gotten a hit since fucking George Bush's dad was in office. Aniel leaves up a meatball, hits it off the wall. Great relay. We're late. Game's lost. It's little shit. We were truly like 3 better plays away from sweeping this series, and we lost the series. Like I said, good teams make small plays. Good teams make the right move. We haven't done that yet. Hopefully they, look over it and figure out what's going on. But good teams, hit the runner over, make the play, like first and second one out, get the job done. We don't do it. The other team did. That's why they won. End of story. Done bitching. Now I'm going to just hype everybody up, and then we're going to call it an ep. Deep breath. I've been fucking ranting. Also, real quick, if you're at home, new DSG merch. They're selling like hotcakes. I got the Divine Sports Gospel here on the back. It says bar. Hit us up. I think XLs and X's are almost sold out. We're going to get a new order. Shout out my guy, Trev, and his family's company. They do a print shop in San Diego. I'll put the information in the bio of this video or description of this video. Awesome San Diego company. Shirts look fantastic. Also, shout out everybody who I ran into at the game today and yesterday. All love. You see our Instagram comments sometimes. I'm like, I feel like some people don't like us. But everybody I meet in the games are really nice. So shout out you guys. Let's do a little hype, a little VAR, a little get people going before we end this app. Real quick, we play the Cubs and the Dodgers this weekend. Cubs just beat the Dodgers. Cubs are fucking good, dude. The Cubs are a really good team. Thankfully, we're missing Shota Imanga. I don't know how to pronounce his name. He's cracked. He's nasty. The Cubs are a good team. Justin Steele's hurt, so we're missing him. We got it. We got to win the series against the Cubs because we know how we have trouble in LA. Got to win the series against the Cubs. I don't know how. I don't know what we got to do, but we need our boppers to start bopping. That's the message this week. Boppers start bopping. Manny, Xander, even Kimmy, like start bopping. Even Toddy. Need Toddy to start bopping. A couple fucking dingers, bro. We need that. Toddy's been playing great, though. Cool. So we got them, and then obviously LA, greatest rivalry in sports this weekend. I'll be at Coachella, so I will not be watching those games as intently. Mike will be on it. But Dodgers are a great regular season team. No team I would like to face least, or they're the best team during the regular season. They suck in the playoffs. They're good. So that's gonna be a tough series. I love our starting pitching right now. Michael King yesterday, incredible start. Michael King yesterday, that is the guy you traded Juan Soto for. Incredible. He looked nasty, filthy. Dylan Cease the day before, filthy. Matt Waldron even looked great today. Yu Darvish has looked awesome all season. Joe picked up where he had a good end of his first start or second start. Then last start he had, incredible. Dude shoved. This is what I'm talking about. Team starters ERA last like 5 starts is like 1.6 or some shit. Like they've been cooking. Starting pitching's been good. Michael King, VAR, off the charts. Goes in there at the game yesterday. Made it so easy. Like, why can't Kanye, why can't life always be this easy? Why can't games always be this easy? Michael King on the bump. If he keeps pitching like that, he'll be a fan favorite in no time. Let's talk bullpen. We'll talk lineup, and we're going to call it a nap. Yuki Matsui. Chef Yuki, man. What is there to say about Chef Yuki? This guy is awesome. He's awesome. The dude is cracked. He comes in, this little, 5'8" guy, comes in, just gets people out, man. Strikeouts, flyouts. If we kept him in today, we probably won the game. Like, Yuki is a star in the making, dude. He had one bad game against the Cardinals, walked a couple people, happens. Having him being that guy is huge. What we really need, and what I talked to Mike about, we still are a little nervous about our 6th and 7th inning guys. Wandy Peralta's looked great so far. I think I'd have Wandy pitch the 7th. And if we're up 3 against a good team, I'd have Wandy pitch the 7th, Yuki pitch the 8th, Bobby fastballs pitch the 9th. Robert Suarez looks like the Robert Suarez of old. He's throwing 100 with movement. He's throwing strikes. He looks confident. Him and Yuki look great. Rest of the bullpen, a little sketch. Hopefully they pick it up. But Chef Yuki, man, can't say enough good things about him. Fantastic pickup. The guy just gets outs. I love pitchers. I love relievers that get outs, man. Simple. You want to become a DSG fan favorite? Get in there and get some motherfuckers out. Don't get in there and walk the first guy and fucking get behind 2-0 against the next guy. Like, get outs and you're a fan favorite as a reliever. Now let's talk lineup and calling it out. Lineup. So far, our OPS leader on this team through game 12. You won't believe this if you're one of the haters on Twitter or Instagram. It's the VAR leader, Jurickson Profar. Jurickson Profar has an 867 OPS. Small sample size, sure. But F a small sample size. Profar's been playing great. He's been playing out of his mind. Profar's been good. Good, not just okay. Profar's been really good. If we start getting some production out of some other guys, then we got something fucking cooking. Profar, Grand Slam won us the game yesterday. Dude's been playing fantastic. Everybody's talking about Tommy Pham this, Tommy Pham that. Profar's not the issue. He's not at all. When I still like Tommy Pham, yeah, but Profar is not the issue. Our issue's pretty obvious, and we'll end it on the issue, I guess. Second, currently the second Padre highest OPS is 20-year-old Jackson Merrill. We have a star in our hands, like a future superstar. He went 4 for 4 today. He doesn't look overmatched at all. He looks comfortable. I watched him play center field, a position he never really played. Looks like at home in center field. He's 20 years old. This dude is a pure baseball player. He is a build around type baseball player. We finally have one of these Preller prospects that comes up and performs right off the bat. Will he go through some slumps? Absolutely. But right now, Jackson Merrill is red hot, and he is by far, outside maybe Tatis, my number one guy I want to see hit every single time he's up. Jackson Merrill has superstar potential. He's huge. He's like 6'3", 6'4", built. Dude could hit, right now, probably only hit maybe like 12, 13 home runs this year, maybe 15. Do I see him in 3 years gaining some muscle, gaining some pop? Absolutely. Jackson Merrill has maybe not perennial, but multiple time all-star potential. This dude's a star. Star. Every time he's up, he gets a hit, it seems like. And if he doesn't get a hit, he puts up a 8-pitch at bat. He's been awesome. He's a humongous bright spot on this early season. There's a lot to be mad about, 100%. But we got to give some guys flowers as well, and Jackson Merrill deserves his flowers. Luis Campusano's been great too. He can hit. I love fucking guys that can hit. Campy's batting .351 with an .865 OPS. Can't ask for much, especially given our backup catcher situation. Toddy's been playing well. I mean, he's Toddy. He'll be an all-star. He's a perennial all-star. He's just a great baseball player. Crone's been, like I said, killing it. Then we go down, Machado, Kim, Bogarts. Those are the big three of Suckfest right now. They know it. I'm not going to cook them anymore. They know it. Get Machado, Kim, and Bogarts to average levels, and we start winning a lot of ball games. Get them to 750 plus OPS instead of 700 less. Get on base. Start hitting the ball hard. Doing a job. Manny and Xander ground into more DPs than I was going to say a bad joke, but they ground into a lot of DPs. They love a good DP. They got to get better at that. Kimmy's got to pick it up at the plate. Overall, what's my grade on the first 12 games of the season? Sunday, April 7th, 2024. C+. C+. I've loved seeing some of the younger guys get some shine and kind of step up to the opportunity. Luis Campusano, Jackson Merrill, they've looked fantastic. They look like real MLB players, like real staples to this team, which is all you can ask for. I've loved the Jake Cronenworth resurgence. He looks happy. He looks, dialed in. Why is it a C+? Lineup wise, pretty obvious. Like I said, the boppers ain't bopping. Manny and Xander have played bad. Kimmy's been not great at the plate. Need those three guys to get it going tomorrow. Starting pitching. Honestly, I think it's our strong suit right now. Yu Darvish has looked fantastic. Joe Musgrove's been great for, the last 10 innings he's pitched. Michael King and Dylan Cease potential off through the roost. We saw glimpses of it this past weekend. And Matty Knuckles, Matt Knuckles, after one bad first inning, he's pitched pretty great. The dude can pitch. He's a real pitcher. And then let's talk bullpen. I'll talk Mike's show and we'll call it a net. Bullpen. Yuki, great. Bobby, fastball's great. Wandy, solid. Kolick has nasty stuff. He's sketch when he gets in the game. Tom Cosgrove will have a couple bad outings here and there, but he's got nasty stuff. Anyel obviously pegged Matt Chapman, gave up that hit. Our middle kind of relief guys need to be a little better. Our bullpen's shaky. It's shaky. I'm not confident in our bullpen at all. Hopefully Ruben can make some, twists and we start cooking. Shield Daddy. He's a C right now. Today really pissed me off. Anyone with two eyes knew Chef Yuki was not going to get any. He was getting everyone out. Why risk it? The more relievers you put in, the likelihood that one of them doesn't have their stuff and shit hits the fan. Like he overmanaged today. Is it easy for me to say that because I'm not the manager? Absolutely. I'm a nobody. Nobody. I just like talking about the pods. Overall, like I said, C+, huge week. Cubs at home, Dodgers on the road, 6 games. I'll be happy with 3-3. Really happy with 3-3. It's going to be tough. Cubs are good. They just beat the Dodgers. Dodgers obviously are great. 3-3, I'm happy. 4-2 on up. I'm ecstatic. 2-4 or less, not good. Like what that means will be at least 3 games under 500 in mid-April. Not a good way to start the season. Make sure to hit us up if you want one of these shirts. Appreciate everybody watching. 30 minutes of Pods Baseball. Make sure to follow the DSG everywhere. Me and Mike will be back. We'll be cooking. Appreciate everybody's time. Go Pods.